So if you're following the chess world at the moment, you know that Hans Smokin Niemann and Ian Nepomniachtchi are having a rivalry. So they had their one-on-one match, which turned out to be a draw, and then they went into another tournament where they had this notorious moment where Ian, Nepo, actually didn't shake hands with Niemann. And this kind of rivalry, this kind of antagonism between two people is a tale as old as time. We see this in sports for as long as sports has been around. There has always been this contending between people, and quite frankly, it could be that it's fake, yeah? A lot of the times it's fake. We've seen this in pro wrestling, where there would be this huge act between two people who are being aggressive and they're going to fight each other. And we found out later on they're best buddies. They were whispering in each other's ears, saying, "Thank you, yes, this is so good. I'm so grateful for you. Thank you for losing the match, which is staged or planned." And the reason we have this is because in sports, it is not just about sports, it's also about entertainment. And in the case of Niemann and Nepo, there's this thing of remaining relevant, of getting attention, of being in the public discourse. Because, of course, we all know the big controversy between Carlsen and Niemann, where there was this cheating scandal. And, of course, that brought Niemann to so much prominence, to so much attention, even though it was negative press. There's no such thing as negative press, as they might say. And Nepo is, of course, a challenger, a former challenger of the World Chess Championship. So he knows what it's like to be in the spotlight, to be very much talked about, to be getting views, to be having press, to be having interviews, to be relevant. So I wouldn't put it past myself that this rivalry between Nepo and Niemann is actually planned. It's actually staged. I would not be surprised if secretly they are buddies. Now, are they actually rivals? Are they actually going along? Do they really feel an antagonism towards each other? Well, probably yes, in some level they do, because they do want to win. They are competitive. They are actually wanting to be the victor in a sense. And yet, in another level, I don't think they really care. Now, if you look at this in any other sport, like if you're an outsider and you don't know chess and you look at the rivalry, well, it's just like anything from the outside. You think it's nothing. It's nothing to it. There's no interest. There's no stakes. I don't get it. They're moving pieces of wood on a little chessboard, yes? And it's the same with a fighting sport. Now, at the moment, we have the UFC, the Ultimate Fighting Championship at the White House, yeah? Sometime today, there's going to be a fight between two people. And I don't follow that sport. It's a brutal sport. It's a barbarism. This is idiocracy. This is so stupid and dumb. And I can't believe how embarrassing this is for America and the Western world that this is happening at all. And the whole thing of Trumpism is just absurdly just stupid in every single measure. Not to mention the corruption and the pedophilia and the horror and the war crimes. Don't get me started on that. But to see this UFC fight, and to look at the two people who are fighting, I don't know who they are, and there's no reason for them to fight each other. There's no reason for them to hate each other, for them to be against each other. Like what? Did someone cheat on their girlfriend? Did they steal money from them? Did they crash into their car or something? No, it's completely contrived. It's completely fake. Now, the reason we have rivalries, the reason Hans and Nepo, Niemann and Nepo are doing this is for publicity. It's because there's only so many ways you can get publicity, that you can drum up interest. And we see this all over the internet now. People having debates, people attacking, people doing some drama, some sort of intellectual dismantling, some confrontation, some thing that happens as a drama. Yeah, people love drama, and it's an absolutely amazing way to drum up interest, to drum up this publicity or this sort of attention grabbing. Yeah, there's only so many ways you can do it. You can have a controversy where basically every controversy is just you doing something terrible. So if there's money or a woman or violence, then there's a controversy, and then you get seen as something that is bad, and then you get all this attention. Yeah, that's basically the three controversies that you can do. Now, another publicity stunt would be to do invisible theatre, which is where you go out into public and you do something outrageous that breaks the social norm. So a big example of this would be the people who do protest infrastructure, like they would block a highway, or they would paint on a building, or they would chain themselves to a tree which is being blocked down. Yeah, there's some sort of disruption, social order disruption. And really, there's only so many ways you can grab attention. There's only so many ways you can do it. And the other way, of course, is to sort of pay for advertising. But of course, there's the cost of money, right? Advertising through the normal ways of putting your ads on TV or billboards or whatever is sort of the other big thing of the way you get attention. But for us little folks who don't have the money for advertising, we're not big corporations, there's only so many ways you can create interest. And look at it, look at this, what's happening here now. Yes, you look at my channel, I have 69 subscribers. Most of my videos have 0 views, no views at all. And it's like, well, what do you want to do? You want to attack someone and create controversy? That's the only way. That's the only way that I can get people on board. Now, the downside is that when you get that kind of attention, it's the people that are watching you that are only interested in that attention. It's the people that are watching along that only like fighting, that only like chess, that only like the things that are in that kind of sport. They like the sport for the sport. Whereas what I'm trying to do is get on to people who want to learn, people who want to hear the message, people who want to let go of the controversy. I'm looking for people who are ready to let go of the brain rot, to not be so entertained by drama, to actually be opening to awareness, to hear the message that developing your perception is possible, developing your psychology, your emotional well-being is possible, to come out of your suffering, to find love, to open to this humanity, to have existential gratification and realization. It's possible. It is what you are born to do. It is what you need to do to live your life to the fullest, to find yourself as to who you are, to realize yourself as to what you are, to discover what it is that's within you, to flourish in your personality, in your work, in your relationships, and even deeper than all that, in your essence, to return to your innocence, to be the kind of person you were before all your cultural conditioning, before all your problems and traumas and struggles, to be the you that is playful, creative, flowing, and happy. There's a message that needs to be heard. There's a message that I am trying to get to the world. And I'm afraid that in this digital sphere, the only way to break through is by creating drama. So my drama is with Nepo and Neiman, and I call them out for being fake. It is a fake rivalry. We've seen this between rap artists, musicians, sports stars, politicians, cultural commentators. This is drama for publicity's sake, and it is fake, and it is not helping. What we need is people who can hear the message, people who can take the information without the brain rot. So my name is Dosta. I'm looking to grow my channel. The reason I ask people to subscribe to my channel is because I'm trying to find people that can follow along. And the reason I ask you to engage, to leave a comment, to like and share an episode is because I'm trying to find the people who can hear my message. I'm trying to grow this channel. I can only do it with your help. I also have an audiobook and online courses. So thank you very much for your help. I'm very looking forward to continuing this conversation, and I'll be back again very soon with more.